This is the story of a man who had nothing, no money, no future, no hope. Until he discovered one simple secret. He started waking up at 4 a.m. every single morning. And in just 40 days, his entire life completely changed. What he did in those early morning hours will shock you. And it might just be the answer you have been searching for. Drop a comment below and tell me what time you waking up. And please like and subscribe for more. A 32-year-old man named Gizza. Gizza worked as a guard every night at a big farm. Every evening at 6 p.m., he went to work, and every morning at 6 a.m., tired and exhausted, he went home to sleep. Salary was very small. It was barely enough to survive. Gizza lived in a tiny one-room apartment. There was only one light bulb. His clothes were old, shoes had holes in them, but Gizza suffered from something worse than being poor. His mother lived in the countryside. She would call him once every week. Gizza, my son, when will your life get better? I am getting old. I want to see you succeed before I die. Gizza would try to sound happy. Soon, mama, soon. I am working on it. But he was not working on it because he did not know how. The truth that hurt Gizza the most was this. He was not lazy. He worked every day, but hard work alone was not good enough. One day morning, Gizza's phone rang just as he was leaving work. It was his sister. Gizza, you need to come home now. Mama collapsed. She is in the hospital. His heart stopped, and, because he was a strong man, he took the first bus to the village. It was a 7-hour journey. That felt like forever. When he arrived at the small village clinic, his mother was in bed. She was weak but awake. Better food and medicine they could not afford. His mother held his hand. Her voice was barely a whisper. Gizza, I do not have much time left. Please, my son, do not waste your life like I wasted mine. Find a way. Promise me you will make it. Gizza sat beside her bed long after she fell asleep. He looked at her wrinkled hands, hands that had worked in fields for decades, just like he worked through nights, both of them struggling, but going nowhere. Something inside him broke, not with sadness, with anger at his own helplessness. Gizza made a decision that day. No more, he whispered. I will not live like this anymore. I do not care what it takes. I will find a way. On the train ride back to town, Gizza noticed something. Sitting across from him was a lady. She was well dressed. She was reading a book. Gizza looked her peaceful. He recognized her, Mrs. Rachel Tecnovah, a successful businesswoman who owned several shops in town. What shocked Gizza was the time. It was 6 a.m. A successful lady traveling on a regular train. At dawn, Gizza gathered his courage. Excuse, Mom, why are you in this early train? Mrs. Rachel. She looked up and smiled. Because I wake up at 4 o'clock every morning. I use this time to read, think, and plan my day before the world wakes up. But do you not need sleep? He asked her. I sleep at 8:30 p.m. 7.5 hours. Mrs. Rachel looked at Gizza's tired face. You work nights? Yes. Security guard. And when do you sleep? 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Usually. Mrs. Rachel nodded slowly. So you are awake when the world sleeps and asleep when the world works. No wonder you are stuck. She leaned forward. Young man, let me tell you a secret that changed my life 40 years ago. The hours between 5:30 a.m. and 7:30 a.m. Those are magic hours. That is when you can build the life you want while everyone else is still dreaming. Gizza felt something stir inside him, a dangerous thing called hope. But how? I work until 6 o'clock a.m. I need sleep. Then change your sleep. Sleep when you get home at 6:30. Wake up at 11:30. That is 5 hours. Enough to survive. Then, live your real life when the world is awake. If you are serious about changing your life, call me. She gave him her phone number's card. I will show you what to do with those morning hours, but only if you are serious, because it requires discipline. Most people do not have. The train reached Gizza's stop. He looked at the card in his hand and made a promise to himself. I will do it starting tomorrow. That evening, Gizza did something he had never done in his life. He called Mrs. Rachel. The next day at 10 o'clock. The first time in years, Gizza was awake during daylight on a weekday. He met Mrs. Rachel, looked at him with approval. Now I will teach you what to do with your mornings. Work on the foundation first, building time, while everyone else is asleep or just waking up, you are building the future. 2 hours every morning, that is 60 hours per month, 730 hours per year. Gizza's eyes went wide. Here's what you do with those 2 hours, Mrs. Rachel continued. This is not negotiable. This is the system. Hour 1, 4:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Build skills. You spend this hour learning something that will change your money situation. Not watching TV, not scrolling your phone. Learning a skill, a language, a trade. Online courses are free now. YouTube has everything. You have no excuse. Then from 6:30 a.m. to 7 a.m. build body and mind. 30 minutes. Exercise, walk, run, stretch. Your body is your vehicle. If it breaks down, you have nothing. Train, read and plan your day or use what you learned. Gizza wrote quickly in a borrowed notebook. Mrs. Rachel added 3 rules. Rule 1, no negotiation. You wake at 4:30 a.m. every single day, including weekends. No, just today I will skip. That is how you fail. Your body will hate you. Your mind will create excuses. Push through. After 30 days, it becomes normal. After 90 days, it becomes who you are. Mrs. Rachel looked at Gizza seriously. I am giving you 3 months. 3 months of waking at 4:30 a.m., building skills, and building your body for 30 minutes. After 3 months, come back to me. Show me what you have built. If you have actually done the work, I will help you find a better job. If you quit, do not bother calling. Success goes to people who show up when it is hard. Gizza felt the weight of the challenge, but also for the first time in years, he felt something else. Purpose. I will do it, he said. I will not quit. We will see, Mrs. Rachel said, with a knowing smile. Everyone says that. The next morning, Gizza's alarm screamed at 4:30 a.m. His entire body protested. His mind whispered, just 1 more hour. You are so tired. But he remembered his mother's face in the hospital, Mrs. Rachel's challenge, his own promise. He threw off the blankets and stood up. Mrs. Rachel happy, and most of all, his mother was proud.